Welcome to Biography Zone, where we delve deep into the lives of the most influential figures in history. Today, we're exploring the life of Claude Bernard, the father of modern physiology. Introduction. Claude Bernard, often referred to as the father of modern physiology, made groundbreaking contributions to our understanding of the human body and the principles governing its function. His work laid the foundation for modern biomedical research and has had a profound impact on medicine and biology. This biography delves into his life, scientific achievements, and enduring legacy. Early life and education. Claude Bernard was born on July 12, 1813, in the village of Saint-Julien near Villefranche-sur-Seine in France. He was the son of Pierre Bernard, a modest wine grower, and Jean Saulnier. Bernard's early education was local, but his parents recognized his potential and sent him to study at a Jesuit school in Villefranche-sur-Seine. Bernard's initial interest was not in science but in literature. At 19, he moved to Paris with the play he had written, hoping to make a name for himself in the literary world. However, after receiving critical feedback from the critic Saint-Marc Girardin, he decided to pursue a more stable career in medicine. Medical training and early career. Bernard enrolled in the medical school at the University of Paris in 1834. He was an average student, more interested in the practical aspects of medicine than the theoretical ones. Despite this, he developed a keen interest in physiology, a field that was still in its infancy. During his medical studies, Bernard worked as an intern under Fran-Étilde Sechet-Isbe-Jindy, a prominent physiologist at the École d'Aressage de France. Jindy was known for his experimental approach to physiology, and his work significantly influenced Bernard. Under Jindy's guidance, Bernard honed his skills in experimental techniques and developed a rigorous approach to scientific research. Major scientific contributions. Discovery of the role of the pancreas. One of Bernard's earliest significant contributions was his research on the pancreas. In 1848, he conducted experiments demonstrating that the pancreas secretes digestive enzymes essential for the breakdown of fats. This discovery was pivotal, as it clarified the role of the pancreas in digestion and helped establish the principle of specific organ functions. Glycogen and the liver. Bernard's most famous discovery was the glycogenic function of the liver. In a series of experiments conducted in the early 1850s, he showed that the liver could convert excess glucose into glycogen, which it then stored. When the body needed glucose, the liver could convert glycogen back into glucose and release it into the bloodstream. This discovery was crucial in understanding metabolic processes and blood sugar regulation. Homeostasis. Bernard introduced the concept of the milieu in Étilde copyright or internal environment, which is now known as homeostasis. He proposed that the stability of the internal environment is essential for the survival of organisms. This idea was revolutionary, as it highlighted the importance of physiological regulation in maintaining health and function. Homeostasis remains a fundamental principle in physiology and medicine. Experimental method in physiology. Bernard was a strong advocate for the experimental method in physiology. He believed that hypotheses should be tested through controlled experiments and that observations should be repeatable and verifiable. His methodological rigor set new standards for scientific research and helped establish physiology as a distinct and credible scientific discipline. Research on the nervous system. Bernard also made significant contributions to our understanding of the nervous system. He conducted experiments on the effects of curare, a plant extract used by South American indigenous peoples as a poison. Bernard showed that curare acts by blocking nerve impulses to muscles, providing valuable insights into neuromuscular function and the mechanisms of muscle contraction. Publications and teaching. Bernard's contributions to physiology were not limited to his experimental work. He was also a prolific writer and an influential teacher. His most famous book, Introduction to the Study of Experimental Medicine, published in 1865, is considered a classic in scientific literature. In this work, Bernard outlined the principles of the experimental method and argued for its application in medicine and biology. The book emphasized the importance of observation, hypothesis testing, and the reproducibility of experiments. Bernard was appointed to several prestigious academic positions during his career. In 1854, he became a professor of physiology at the Collège d'Arrosage de France, and in 1868, he was appointed to the chair of general physiology at the Museum of Natural History in Paris. He was also a member of the French Academy of Sciences and the French Academy of Medicine. As a teacher, Bernard inspired a generation of students and researchers with his passion for physiology and his commitment to the scientific method. His lectures were known for their clarity and depth, and he emphasized the importance of critical thinking and skepticism in scientific inquiry. Personal life. Despite his professional success, Bernard's personal life was marked by challenges. He married Marie-Fran Section was Fanny Martin in 1845, and they had 3 children. However, the marriage was strained, partly due to Bernard's dedication to his work and the financial difficulties the family faced. Fanny was deeply religious and did not share Bernard's scientific outlook, leading to further tensions. The couple eventually separated in 1869. Bernard was known for his modesty and humility. He lived a simple life, dedicated to his research and teaching. His colleagues and students admired him for his intellectual rigor and integrity. Despite his numerous accomplishments, Bernard remained focused on the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of science. Legacy and impact. Claude Bernard's contributions to physiology have had a lasting impact on science and medicine. His discoveries and methodological innovations laid the groundwork for modern biomedical research and have influenced countless areas of study. Influence on physiology and medicine. Bernard's concept of the internal environment and his discoveries related to metabolic processes have been fundamental in understanding various physiological functions and disease mechanisms. His work on the liver's role in glucose regulation has been particularly influential in diabetes research. The principle of homeostasis, introduced by Bernard, remains a cornerstone of physiology and medicine, underpinning our understanding of health and disease. Advancements in experimental methods. Bernard's advocacy for the experimental method transformed the approach to scientific research in physiology and medicine. His emphasis on hypothesis testing, controlled experiments, and reproducibility has become standard practice in scientific inquiry. Bernard's methodological rigor has inspired generations of researchers to adopt a more systematic and empirical approach to their work. Educational contributions. As a teacher and mentor, Bernard had a profound influence on his students and colleagues. His emphasis on critical thinking and scientific skepticism has shaped the training of countless scientists and physicians. Bernard's legacy as an educator continues to be felt in medical and scientific institutions worldwide. Honors and recognition. Claude Bernard received numerous honors and recognitions during his lifetime and posthumously. In 1868, he was elected to the French Senate, reflecting his standing in the scientific community and his contributions to public health. Numerous institutions and awards have been named in his honor, including the Claude Bernard University Lion I and the Claude Bernard Medal awarded by the Royal Society of Medicine. Conclusion. Claude Bernard's life and work have left an indelible mark on the field of physiology and the broader scientific community. His discoveries, particularly in metabolic regulation and the principles of experimental medicine, have shaped our understanding of the human body and the nature of scientific inquiry. Bernard's legacy as a pioneering physiologist, dedicated teacher, and advocate for the experimental method continues to inspire and guide researchers and medical professionals around the world. Through his meticulous experiments and innovative ideas, Bernard transformed physiology into a rigorous scientific discipline, laying the foundation for modern biomedical research. His concept of homeostasis and his discoveries about the liver and pancreas have had lasting implications for medicine and health. As we continue to explore the complexities of the human body and develop new medical technologies, the principles and insights established by Claude Bernard remain as relevant and